WAND News at 4 starts now.
A new look now at 4, the body camera footage from a Chicago shooting being released to the public for the very first time. Plus, addressing Congress for the first time, President Joe Biden laying the groundwork for his next 100 days in office.
And coming up in your first forecast, rain moving through the area right now. I'll time out the rest of the system and let you know what you can expect throughout the night.
We're going to start with some breaking news out of Decatur right now. There is a shooting investigation underway on the near west side near Millikan University. We do know that Millikan University students just got an alert that there is a shooter on the loose in this area. Tristan Hardy just got to that scene right now. Tristan, looks like a pretty large scene there behind you. What can you see?
Well, Chris, I'm on Pine and William. It's near the Central Christian Church, and it's obviously an active scene right behind me. So let me go ahead and move out the way real quick so you can get an idea of what you're looking at. Police has already have the scene taped off. There's an active scene. We've got a couple of police cars out here. Looks like police are talking to witnesses and whatnot. We are still trying to shift through all the information that we're trying to learn on who was shot and what exactly happened. But as now, what we do know is that Millikan students were informed that a shooting did happen in this neighborhood. Details are kind of limited right now, but as soon as we learn more, I will definitely make sure that you are caught up to speed. But for now, live in Decatur, I'm Tristan Hardy, WAND News.
Tristan, thank you. We have more breaking news, but just to reiterate there at Millikan Homestead that person was running south from the James Millikan Homestead. It's a white male with shaggy hair. Anybody in that area who might see something or know something is asked to call police. On to that other breaking news. 2 people have been charged in the death of a missing Westville man. Michelle Ingram and Bailey Casiego were charged with murder today. They are accused in the death of Richard Truitt. He was reported missing last December. And we have new video of Chicago police shooting and killing a 22-year-old Anthony Alvarez last month. It was released today. A video from the body camera of the officer who fired their gun shows him getting out of his vehicle and running past a home and into an alley with another officer. The officer has been placed on administrative duty for 30 days. That's in accordance with the Chicago Police Department protocol. The Civilian Office of Police Accountability is recommending the officer be relieved of duties until the investigation is complete. And in North Carolina, a judge has ruled the body camera footage of police fatally shooting Andrew Brown Jr. will not be released to the public. The Superior Court in Elizabeth City, North Carolina judge said he did not disclose it because of Brown's family is attorneys with 10 days. And a crime alert caught on camera. New video shows thieves robbing a Christian County tavern. Check it out there. This video shows the thieves prying open gaming machines to get the cash. The Edinburgh Police Department says the suspect got away with $11,000 in cash and caused $170,000 in damage. Anyone with any information is asked to call the Christian County Sheriff's Office. And developing now, a Danville house fire sent 1 person to the hospital. It happened on Cleveland Street, not far from Danville Area Community College. Crews took the house apart piece by piece to put out hot spots. The cause of that fire remains under investigation. And in Maroa, state fire marshals are looking for the cause of a fire at an agricultural storage building this morning. Maroa firefighters, along with neighboring departments, quickly put this fire out. No one was hurt.
Good afternoon, Central Illinois. We've dealt with a wet and rainy day all along with very little sunshine. Let's go ahead and take a look at our satellite radar. You're going to notice showers continue to progress through up towards Bloomington, even in Watseka. Meanwhile, another round of showers moving along the I-70 corridor, currently moving into Fayette County. We're going to notice this progression throughout the rest of this evening. Some thunderstorms will be possible, some that could be strong to severe, depending on all the situation that comes with it. Right now, 71 degrees in Decatur, 70 in Champaign, and 69 up in Watseka. Like I said, who's getting those showers, and that's why temperature is dropping off a little quicker up to the northeast. Weather headlines, well, we are under a marginal risk for severe weather, and with that comes the thunderstorms, of course. So I'll break down the time of that and let you know what you can exactly see tonight. On top of that, we're going to be looking at some above average temperatures. So just how long is the warm weather with us, we'll let you know coming up in a few short minutes.
Happening tonight in just about 4 hours, President Biden will make his first address to Congress. He'll pitch a nearly $2 trillion plan. Part of that pitch, the Americans Family Plan. It would invest in universal preschool, free community college, and expand child care access. You can watch the address right here on WAND starting at 8. And the president is also expected to discuss police reform. One major goal is to get the George Floyd Act passed by Congress. It's aimed to combat police misconduct, excessive force, and racial bias in policing. And as we said, you can watch that address right here on WAND starting at 8 o'clock. A major push to create jobs. Governor Pritzker announced $15 million for the art manufacturing programs at Heartland Community College and Southwestern Illinois College. This is all part of the Rebuild Illinois initiative. The governor says this will open more opportunities for women and people of color in the state.
Both of these manufacturing academies are dedicated to bringing underrepresented populations into the fold so that women and Black and brown residents know that they too must have an equal stake in our manufacturing industry.
Now, Heartland Community College's programs will be specifically focused on electric vehicle manufacturing. It will be the first of its kind in the nation. Well, it is Workforce Wednesday. If you need a job, you're in luck. There are over 1,300 jobs available in Macon County alone. Workforce Investment Solutions is trying to get those positions filled.
You know, not all the training programs would eliminate them from getting their unemployment. What it will do is get you ready to go to work when your unemployment is done. And what we don't want to see is people waiting till the last minute, till they get their last check, and then all of a sudden there's a panic.
Next Thursday at 9 o'clock in the morning, you can join a virtual meeting to discuss all the opportunities that are available. If you would like to be a part of this informational meeting, call Workforce Development Solutions, that number on your screen, 217-875-8751. Again, 217-875-8751. Bringing awareness after the break, the simple thing you can do to help foster children in Central Illinois.
You're watching Central Illinois' best source for news and weather.
A push for vaccination proof. The European Union wants to launch a health pass for COVID-19 records. It would be used to allow tourists to travel across borders this summer. The system could allow travelers to prove their vaccination status and avoid quarantine, self-isolation, and testing.
If we can deliver politically, the technical solution will be ready in time. If we don't, we risk fragmentation across Europe with a multitude of possibly incompatible national solutions.
It is unknown when a system may be launched. The latest report shows a third of COVID-19 survivors have longer-term mental health or neurological conditions. British researchers found the diagnosis could come as late as 6 months after infection.
The mental health pandemic is just beginning.
I can't recall something that someone told me last week, and they have to keep reminding me, this is what I said to you. That I didn't have those issues before COVID. I didn't have it.
And doctors say anyone who has signs of a mental health disorder or neurological disorder should not ignore the symptoms. May is National Foster Care Awareness Month. The Family Room in Champaign County is launching the Little Blue House in Champaign. The Family Room works to provide children and foster parents with basic necessities.
We're always looking for clothes that fit children ages 11 and up, but even more so, gift cards, because we know that children that age, they want to have that independence. They want to be able to purchase clothing that makes them feel good about themselves, and we want to be able to support that.
And if you'd like to donate or learn more about the Family Room, visit WANDTV.com.
Coming up after the break, we're going to be talking the showers and thunderstorms that progress through this evening and tonight. I'll break everything down that you need to know about them coming up right after the break.
We want to update you on that breaking news that we told you about at the top of that newscast. This is a live look here from West William Street where police are on scene of a shooting investigation. We did just receive some new information from Millikan University. They sent out a public safety alert to all students that says there is no threat to the campus right now. They did say that police are investigating the shooting at William and Pine. They're asking anybody to avoid William and Pine and then Main and Pine. We do have a suspect description right now. It's a white male with shaggy hair. He was wearing a black Nike zip-up sweatshirt. Anyone who is in this area, this is near the Millikan University campus, who might have any information about that scene or what happened there are asked to call police. We will, of course, update you in this newscast at 5 and 6, and be sure to download the WAND News app for push alerts as that new information comes in. The Tokyo Olympics open in less than 3 months, and there are still more questions than answers about coronavirus restrictions. Officials today rolled out a new playbook to explain how the games will take place in the middle of a surging pandemic in Japan, but there is no word yet on the rules for spectators. And Kiera Simmons reports from London.
Olympic organisers finalising the rules for the Olympics in the summer, although even now they say they can be made stricter if necessary, with a surge in infections in Japan, low levels of vaccinations and deep concerns about variants appearing there in Japan. Many Japanese people worried about the Games. In order to reassure people, Olympic organisers are really basing their strategy on testing.
And these playbooks are science and experience based. They are based on the best scientific and medical expertise being available worldwide.
So they say athletes will be tested every day. Even just participants in the Games will be tested regularly. Meanwhile, Olympic organisers say that they will not announce the numbers of spectators at the Games until June, so they hope they will have a better picture. All of this, a real effort to reassure the Japanese people that these Games can be held safely, Games which are perhaps one of the most challenging in Olympic history. Keir Simmons, NBC News, London.
And the 2020 Tokyo Olympics kick off at the end of July. We'll be right back. Now on WAND, 40% of the U.S. food supply is wasted every year. That's about 212 pounds per person, costing nearly $1,600 per year. Food experts are now trying to bring awareness to food waste.
People believe that stopping food waste begins at home, and it really begins at the grocery store. It's all about making the list, menu planning, and buying the proper portion sizes.
Experts say you can help prevent food waste by making meals from everything in your fridge before going to the store. You can also rehydrate foods or freeze leftovers for a later date. I eat everything in sight, so food doesn't go to waste in my house.
Maybe Madison every now and then will be like, I'm just a little too full, but definitely if it's on my plate, it is gone. I'm one of those people that I think a cleaner plate, the better off. And that does not mean.
Are you one that like takes your finger and like cleans up all the leftovers?
No, it's like the dog. You just lick straight from the plate. But I'll tell you what, hey, you know what? You get full.
I mean, you could give it to Brady. Brady
and I
would
have
clean
yet
it
to downsize my portions. So
that's why this gets larger.
Yeah, this gets a little bit bigger, and that's all right by me.
All right, we'll be right back after this. Phil, I asked you for 70s, but I didn't ask for rain.
Well, you got to pick one or the other. It's not like I create this forecast. Like, yeah, I forecast it, but
I think you technically did.
I don't sit here and go, rain this day looks like a great choice. If so, trust me, I would have a happy coworker in you. But nonetheless, let's look at your 7-day forecast. Scattered showers for your Thursday, and then, of course, the sunshine returns. Now, keep in mind, we are still expecting some thunderstorms tonight, some of which could be strong to severe, so make sure you stay weather prepared. But your Saturday, Chris, there's your 70s again with plenty of sunshine. And if you can't get out then you have the opportunity Sunday. We will see some afternoon and evening thunderstorms possible there as well, lingering into Sunday night. And the scattered showers Monday and Tuesday. Not the best of all looking forecast. It does look a bit messy, but we got to take what we can get. And the warm weather remains with us with plenty of sunshine come your weekend.
All right, Phil, thank you. We are continuing to monitor that breaking news near Milliken Homestead. At least one person shot. No threat to the campus. DPD remains on scene. We have a crew there and the latest on WANDTV.com. We'll see you back at 5.